Yo, it's your boy. You already know G5. You on the G5 show. Let's get it going. First stand on topic. We're going straight to the point. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. Come ride the wave with me, please. Now, first thing first, we're going to go straight to it because I don't even think it's even right, but the Hoffa. Hoffa show. My expert opinion. The hottest show on YouTube right now. Just one of the hottest. It's not one of the best, but it's the hottest. Difference. Hip hop. That's what hip hop is. Right? So he got Esso, he got Hannikin, he got Bigum, he had Space Ghost. Now I know by Space Ghost, I was always hearing the name. So I always was like Space Ghost. I knew he was from the Queen's Flip show. So I already knew Space Ghost because I watched Queen's Flip before I was watching Hoffa, before he even, I was watching Hoffa for a minute. So from the beginning, he had these people. He had Misfit, he had Net, and he did his little thing with them. Show was okay. He was getting little numbers. Okay, good. Then whatever happened, happened. Nobody went hard with that. Guess there was some money there that they didn't get paid. But it ain't about the money when you build it. And he had the episode with Joe Buttons, and he asked Joe Button about the Maury and, the mall and situation. And Joe said, sometimes you got friends and thing. So Joe gave him a warning that everything ain't gonna always be like this. You can't keep a business. You gotta keep a business. You gotta keep a friendship different. So it's like if we go back, you hear it. So now I hear this Hannikin and Esco guy. Now, my opinion, when I first seen them on the show, from the beginning, Esco was already talking about, I'll wait for my cut. They knew they was gonna get a cut. So it's like you could see when it got big and heavy, because he got A&Rs and managers on there from record labels and been in the industry 20 years. So you seen the cockiness in him. Not to brag and not to say it wasn't, but in me, I seen it. I don't know if Hoffa seen it. I don't know if a lot of fans seen it out there. But if y'all seen that, y'all would have knew that. Then we move on. Now, they saying he got $2.7 million. I don't think so. Because when Joe asked him, what is your show worth, he had not an answer. And Joe told him to sit down and think about that. So, you got to think about that. Right? And Rollo and them just got 100 M's or 10 M's, whatever M's it is. They just got paid. So I guess they looked at that and thinking Hoffa just got paid. But that don't even matter. It's his show. It's his company. He got y'all under contract. Y'all said it yourselves. Y'all get paid by the episode. Y'all had 2 episodes left. Your contract was done. You're supposed to finish your last 2 and get done. Get paid and get done. Right? Then you work on a whole new contract, and if there was a new deal up, he could work it any way he want to work it. Because it's his paperwork, and if he listens to Joe, smart move, he knows what he's doing, right? So, thought about that, said, damn, that's crazy. Then I hear them talking about it, and I go to the show they on, and I'm like, wow. Then I'm listening to Queen's Flip, and I'm like, wow. And the Space Ghost guy, it's one thing in common. And he's holding the thugs hostage. Like, he's starting the thug. Like, that's crazy, too. Then when you see the guy finally on TV, and you're like, oh, my God, that's who. And it's like, then Mav got a whole new one with D-Rose, and the audio sounds totally different. It ain't the same feel. It ain't nothing. It's more of a positive vibe, right? Let's be truthful. That one was like with D-Rose, that was powerful. He has very smart minds on there. Then you had Hannigan, who asked the wild, crazy questions, and you had this SO that was just, there. These guys behind the scenes that have been in hip hop for over 20 years. So I see where then they say what they say in they part, like, 300,000 subscribers is on us. And I'm like, wow. So y'all just think y'all the reason why Math Hoffa show just blew up, because y'all too. Don't that remind somebody of the Joe Button show? See what I mean? That was just the little thing we had to talk about, Let's talk about Kanye West. It's kind of hard to say that, but brother man, K West, K Dub, you messed up, bro. I know you're a genius and you're smart at what you do and your music is great. You're a genius. But bro, I guess you wanted out. Because you did say it. See, I read between the lines, so I understand certain things. When you said it on the Nori time, the first time you went on Nori. They don't want to do it my way, then okay, I'm going to find a way to get out of this. On some Joe Button stuff. I'm going to breach contracts. That's what Kanye was doing. So how he's going to get out of this? And he came back to the one show he knew that got the most views and the most likes and the most input he got was from Nori's. Go back to Nori's show, and this time I'm going to be belligerent. I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to smoke some weed. I'm going to drink the liquor. We're going to have a good old time of me just going crazy. Now he lost everything because he had to say that stuff. Which, I mean, ooh. In my heart, I'm like, damn, that boy's right. But to say you hate, nah, bro. Then you took it back. You said you jealous. We could never do what they did because our minds ain't even built like that. And I see what he's talking about when he say slave mentality, bro. And that's what he think about it. Like he think it's a slave mentality. So everything's fucked up. Everything's, ooh, that's so bad. But now let's talk about the other thing. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. I don't want to even talk about him too much because mess around, you mention his name, you get canceled. They be that serious now. They not playing. You know what I mean? That's the crazy. Then we got Charleston White and Hassan Campbell. Lil Durk beats all the charges, saying that King Von would be charged. I mean, he did it for the O, right? King Von looked like he's the type of dude that wouldn't even been mad that he did that. Because when he came out of jail, he gave him the best opportunity in the world and made him a superstar overnight. That's what Dirk did. Let's be truthful. So if he had to use him to get out, so he could keep blessing new people and trying to get new people on and change people's lives, we can't get mad at the man for that. So everybody talking about, oh, he probably snitched on Vaughn. They probably said Vaughn did it. If they did say Vaughn did it, Vaughn the type of nigga look like the type of nigga that, nigga, I'm going. What they gonna do to me? Say I did it. So you can run free. So you can continue building the dynasty you did. Because I'm a whole, your kids is good. My kids is going to be good. My family good. Everybody good. He was willing to sit in there the first time. When he caught the first fucking bodies. With the charges. He sat in there 3 years. But he was a little kid then. So you got to look at that. Like, people got to understand that. Sometimes, it ain't, you ain't snitching on the dead. When the dead probably will want you to do that. Especially when they're your brother. And then for phone them, they feel like that's how it is. So I believe it. You know what I mean? This is what the doctor ordered, some Dr. Pepper with some Evan Williams. You know what I mean? With the Evan Williams with some Dr. Pepper, it's crazy. Try that, people. New York wave, you heard? Sorry for the in and out convenience. Getting a little dark and dimmy. You know what I mean? Charleston White going at it with my mans. That's crazy, man. Charleston White, the two old men now. Two old men on YouTube going at it. Now they beefing. And the same thing that he talk about he hate him for, he done did plenty of times. He done argued with Dirk moms, cursed out Dirk moms. He done did this. And he gonna go on Flip Show and sit there and say that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to Mav Hoffa. Keep doing your thing, brother. You knew the hate was there from the beginning. You could tell from when you look at the shows. Take a look back at your old episodes. You see what we talking about. Shout out to Dirk, yo. Dirk, keep moving, bro. I heard you signed a 63rd nigga. Oh, man. I want to see what that's about. But, yo, give me your comments. Give me your subscribes. Give me your likes. Do all that good stuff for your boy. Show me that it's right. Put that in the comments. Talk to me nice or don't talk at all. Pray for the death, but never a man's downfall.